So another athlete spotlight,
Cool.
member spotlight. So there you go. He found out about this about 2 seconds ago. So
Yeah.
what got you interested in all this stuff? Before you were like a big time football player, right?
Yeah. So a bunch of my teammates came in here, and I was in a knee brace during the time, but always was interested in martial arts. Father did martial arts and wanted to come in here. And the first place after I recovered from knee injury was right in here, and
Sure.
never kind of turned back since.
Yeah. So like, what'd you play in football?
I was a kicker. I was originally a soccer player, and then football got me a scholarship, a couple rings, some championships.
Ships.
So that's probably the new goal here is get a couple ships too.
There you go. All right, and so yeah, like that leads into my next question. Like, what's your goal with this? Just for fun? You want to continue that athletic endeavor? Like,
Athletic endeavor. I want to kind of put all my heart into this for the past 10 months, and kind of don't see it stopping anytime soon. So,
what outside of like this stuff here? I know you went to USF for a little bit. What was the degree in, or what was the?
I was a criminal justice major, and actually completed my degree. It took me about 6.5 years, I guess.
Hey, that's.
My dad always makes the joke. It took him 10, and he was like, "If you don't do 8, you're not."
Yeah.
It's not acceptable. And so, I completed it, got a criminal justice degree. Thought about the military. Family comes from a military background, but I don't know. This fighting stuff is pretty enjoyable.
You're liking this stuff. Okay, that's good. Outside of this stuff, I know that you had one of your roommates come and try class too. Any of your other friends that have started to come in here too, or
a lot
seemed
of
like they didn't, like the football players didn't stick with it. So
well, a lot of them are still got aspirations for the NFL and XFL, and some of them are still transferring out to different schools. So
the XFL still a thing now?
Dwayne Johnson owns it, The Rock. Yeah, so that'd be pretty cool if he gets it. But they do want to come in. It's just hard, because it's combat sport. So with football, it kind of doesn't play well together.
Sure. And as far as your thoughts, as far as the training and stuff like that, how do you feel like everything's been going?
For me, this is the first gym I've ever been into like this. So I really don't have a particular way, but I enjoy it. I get to come in, train, do pad work, mitt work, and then I get to spar after the end of most sessions, which feels really good because it's a little bit of live action somewhat, and it's more experience in me.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times people come into the sparring side of things a little nervous sometimes, but then it's nice because, like you said, you have different levels of sparring, and so I think you've been starting to get into some of the harder sparring now. You've gone through a lot of the defensive sparring and then the light sparring, and then now you're kind of working into like some of the the harder sparring. So talk to me about some of the changes with that. So,
probably like for me, it's just head movement. I don't know, this is a whole new world of sports for me. So different body movements, different types of body parts are hurting that I've never hurt before. Having to move my body in weird different ways that I've never done. And, it is challenging, but I think the fun thing about this is that I know nothing. So every day is a new challenge, and it's fun and exciting for me.
And have you feel like that progression's been going pretty good, or you feel like it's been slower than you expected? Or?
It's definitely it's progressed. It's slow because each day step by step, but I see certain things. I'm getting a little quicker here and there. Hip movement, feet movement. It's all kind of working in together, and I don't know, just enjoy it.
Sure. And so your goal, like, when would you like to start looking at fights and stuff like that? And then like what's your goal? Is it to do? I know you've done a little bit of jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, boxing. What would you want to have your first one?
I'd probably want to. I feel pretty confident with Muay Thai right now. Just from like a kicker background, I know my legs are strong. I know I got good balance. And then doing boxing just repetitively for the last 10 months, I feel like has helped that. And then working in my hips with the Muay Thai kicking and stuff like that. I feel like that all kind of goes well together. But boxing or Muay Thai, like maybe by like November, October would be.
Yeah.
But that's right about around a year that I've been here, so I think kind of set that goal for myself, just getting here more and more.
And there's going to be more kickboxing events around the Midwest, which is nice. They have the national championships for TBA, or the Thai Boxing Association, in Des Moines, Iowa. So that's super nice too. So I would tell people for that. But yeah. anything else you want to bring up? Big sports fan, I know that. So
Everybody always gives me crap for it, but I'm a big Dallas Cowboys fan.
okay. Was he like? Weren't you from originally from Texas? Or
Yeah, I'm originally from a small town like 30 minutes south of Dallas called Red Oak.
Ooh, so I lived for there was a very short time where I would have to go to Franklin and Bryan, Texas. So.
Yeah, I know where those are at. But I come from a small little country town, you know. I say small, but it's 10,000 people. Small is
Yeah.
different here in South Dakota.
Yeah, for sure. So